Okay, this is technically take two, but you don't know that. Um, my name is Gene Joseph, and this is my YouTube channel. Not the first time saying that. I'm 22 years old, turning 23 next month, and I'm doing this as a form of digital diary. I just finished up at the gym. And I'm going to try to do this for the next 90 days. I'm going to try to make a digital diary entry for the next 90 days. I'm not trying to chase fame. I'm not trying to chase clout. I don't care about YouTube fame. I don't want any of that shit. I only care about a couple of things in my life, and that's money, cars, and I'll leave that blank. Who gives a fuck? But that's the thing. Like, money and fame, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care about fame. Money is my goal. And I have one goal this year. Well, I have many goals this year, but my biggest one and the biggest mountain, the peak, if you think, is $1 million in 2026. Right now, I have exactly $500 in my account. Yeah, $250 has been allocated for my first project that launches tomorrow. It's an e-commerce brand. Yes, I'm not the first. And it's an idea or a vision that I've been wanting to execute since October, and I've been fucking scared to execute it because the truth is 2025 I've lost at everything I touched. Everything. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have money in my account. I don't have a job. I don't have a degree. I don't have anything that a typical 22-year-old has, to be honest. My friends, they're fucking thinking about buying houses. They've got corporate jobs. They've got all the nice shit. And I'm not jealous of them. I'm very proud of their achievements because they worked hard for it. But I want to be better. I want to be the best. I want to be better. And the reason why I say 2025, I failed at everything. I'm sorry, I keep on playing around with this shit. Is because I am doing architecture, and this paper that I keep failing in semester 1 is a studio paper. And I keep on trying to do it, and every year I adapt, I change the vision, I change the goal, I change how I approach it. And yet even last year in Sem 1 I failed it. I'm doing it right now as summer school to get it out of the way, but I'm trying to do it differently as well. I'm trying to learn from my mistakes. But basically, the reason why I say that fucked me up is because I spent 6 months of my life purely focusing on that, purely on how can I improve my visuals, how can I improve my design, how can I improve how I approach this, how can I communicate with my lecturers, how can I be better? And yet I failed. And it fucked me up. It was just like, no matter what I do, no matter what I touch, I just can't do it. I just can't get through this. And that kind of put me into a spiral, which then led me to take a gap sem, which honestly, most people that I told that I took a gap sem, they were like, why did you do it? Like, you have 2 papers left and you took a gap sem on another paper. Like, why? But I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't get in that mindset of, can I actually do this? That was my entire thought process the entire time. And everything I've touched ever since has been the same. Can I actually do this? Even this e-commerce brand. I designed it. Oh my God. I designed it. I drew it out. I planned it. I knew what I wanted. I knew how I'm going to design the labels. I knew I was going to design the ads. And yet, the reason why I'm launching it tomorrow, January 2nd, is because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of failure. I'm afraid of losing again and again and again. And, people say, oh, you haven't lost if you don't stop trying. You don't fail if you don't stop trying. But it's just, I've never stopped trying. And everything I touch has just failed. And it's just, I have this goal of making $1 million, but I don't know how to get there. And so now I have somewhat of an idea. I don't know how I'm But I don't know how realistic it is. I don't. And the fear is entirely just absorbing me every single day of my life. And this is why I'm doing this, because I don't want fear to take over me. I want people that can watch me and actively tell me, stop being a fucking loser. Stop, hold me accountable. And that's why I'm doing this. I'm not here for the fame. I don't want 100 million subscribers. I don't give a fuck about that. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I have a vision. Well, I've had a vision of my life for the past 6 months of where I want to be, of what I want to do, of not how I'm going to do it, but what I'm going to do. And I have no idea how I'm going to get there. Absolutely no idea. That's the truth. Like, I had that vision and it's just been eating me alive. It's just, how am I going to do it? And the thing is, I haven't started anything for me to get there. And that's why I'm doing this e-commerce. Even if, I flop in the fucking ground, which I won't let this shit fall. But if it does, I will get to that goal no matter what. The $1 million dream is in 2026. Everybody says the $1 million is the hardest million to make, Your first million is the hardest. And trying to do it in a year is very hard. I know. But I just can't stop. I can't stop thinking about it. And I will get there no matter what. I don't know, man. It's just everything has absorbed me and everything has kind of taught me that maybe I'm supposed to live this life. Maybe I'm supposed to live this, Uber driver, part-time job, minimum wage life. But I refuse to accept that. I genuinely do. I refuse to accept that is the life I'm going to live for the rest of my life. Because you can accept that, maybe that is the life and just live it, but I can't do it. And I think if I accept that, it just means I'm just going to keep fucking losing. I don't want to be fucking emotional. That's fucking bitchy. Sorry. I don't like using that word. But, I've got a set of goals in 2026. The biggest one is $1 million. There are a lot more. I'll try to show you tomorrow. I've written them down. And I will achieve all of them this year. I will win. And I will keep fucking going. I don't care about failure. I've failed. I've told you. I failed all my life. Most of my life. With the glimpse of wins. But I will win. No matter what. It's just, I'm going to get shredded. I'm going to do all of the shit that I wrote down. And I'm going to fucking do it again and again and again. And I will achieve that vision. I'm going to do this shit for the next 90 days. I'm going to take you guys along. I'm going to fucking keep me accountable. I'm going to write down all my visions, all my goals, everything that I'm thinking. This is just going to be 10 minutes of me just rambling like this. No edits, no cuts, because who gives a fuck about that? Why do you need to edit everything? Why do you need perfection? Why do you need perfection in everything you touch? If everything was perfect when you started it, then it was never perfect then, was it? The iPhone, every year they make a new version. And if you say, the iPhone 10 is perfect, then what is iPhone 11? More perfect? It's not possible, right? Sorry, I'm just rambling. I don't fucking know what to say, because everything is just consumed by this goal. This is just, it's driving me fucking crazy, bro. All these fucking kids on the internet just making millions of random fucking shit. And it's when is it my time? When is it my turn? When am I going to get that? You might see this car with a sunroof. It's it must be a nice car. Mom and dad bought it for me. These AirPods, mom and dad bought it for me. I haven't been able to buy anything for myself in almost 6 months. I've been an Uber driver for the past 6 months, or for the past year. And even then, that didn't pay enough money for me to do anything actively. If I made $1,000, I'd spend that $1,000 on fucking road users, on car expenses. So it was just a continuous loop. And so that's when I just decided I can't keep doing this life. I can't keep hoping for something to change without doing anything. Hoping that someone recognizes me and says, hey, Gene, be an architect or be this, with nothing to show for it, you know? So yeah, I want to fucking do it. Let's run it. There's no other way. Let's run it.